dry spot. Let's keep going. I think we've reached a dead end. I see a trash can. We are exploring a property because the best way to manifest your desires, to create your reality, you must submerge yourself into exactly what you see. And I see myself surrounded by green everywhere I go. That's so creepy. It's a bear. So definitely we'll have some of those up. Surrounded by nature, surrounded by greenery, really taking in the view. Yeah. Welcome to our land, children. This ground that we walk on. This air that we breathe. The feelings, the touching. This life is ours to dream. So we dream. We dream a new dream. A reality where we get everything that we need and we create what we desire. And we live under the image of ourselves because we are the creators of our reality. If all else fails, create your reality. So if something is not going your way, or if something is not panning out in your life the way you envision it, well, create your reality. Find the point in your life where you say to yourself, I can do better. Because I am. I am great. And my greatness desires and deserves to live in greatness. Speaking for me, my greatness is land, nature, surrounded by life's most simple joys. I found some water, and we found water. Over here, to my left, this is my backyard and my front yard, darling. Because I desire to come and sit on my swing porch and overlook the water as I write in my daily journal about the birds and the trees and my children and how they eat and what we feed on. Knowledge, information, feelings, food. So this is the reality that I am creating. By submerging myself into this reality, I am becoming one with exactly what I desire to live in. So, in those moments where you are focusing on what you can't control, which is a reality that you have no desire to be in, create the one that you do. So if your life is panning out to where you feel like you need to have $1 million, that's what you see for yourself in your life. Okay. Take a piece of paper and write you a check for $1 million, right? From you to you, because you created this reality. You feel like you deserve and desire $1 million. So Give yourself $1 million. And then keep moving. What else? Aim bigger. Be brighter. And figure it out. Don't just stop. Just like when you go and you eat. Or when you eat out at different places. Or you make your own food, you know? You're not always eating the same thing, right? You thought bigger. Children, my loves, the many creators in this world, this is what we were put on this earth to do. This is what we put ourselves on this earth to do, right? To create, to live a life that we desire to live, not to sit back and replay the life that our ancestors had to live, because that's what they invited into themselves and their energy, right? It takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it out of sight. Yeah, so when you are in a negative space or in a negative situation, it takes two to get you out of that. It takes your consciousness, right? And it takes your awareness, right? So you need to be aware that you're in a situation that you do not like, right? And then you need to be conscious enough to shift that awareness into a reality that you do like. Yes? So you're changing your own movie. You're rewriting the script as it's playing. You know, when you're in the theater and you're on the screen, you're watching the movie on the screen, and something just doesn't, something happens and you're like, no, it crushes your soul. For me, it's like when a character dies that I've invested my time and energy in, and then they just kill that character off, right? And I'm like, no, right? So in that moment, I am rewriting. I'm rewriting the story. As it's playing, I'm rewriting it. I'm like, nope, that person's not dead. No, this is not how this is gonna go, right? Even in my life, I get low, I get down. Like, you know what? Being this way is not gonna get me my front yard of fresh flowing water, right? Being this low is not gonna get me my beautiful land that I'm able to just take walks in and make videos for you guys, right? Being low and down, it's not gonna make me feel good. It's not gonna make me happy, put the smile on my face. So I'm rewriting. Just rewrite. You don't have to be an artist. You don't have to be talented in writing. Just tell your story. As simple as that. However you can tell it. Because you know what you like. You know what you desire. You know what you need. We don't. The universe doesn't until you start telling the universe what it is that you desire. And what happens a lot of times is we get so caught up in what other people have, so we begin to want it, which means to lack. If you didn't know, I'm telling you now, to want is to lack. So if you're looking at others and you're becoming envious of the materialistic things that they have because they manifested it, let's keep it real, right? You begin to tell the universe, well, all I see is stuff that I want. So the universe, guess what? Gives you exactly that. To want is to lack. So you see all the stuff you want, well, guess you're lacking it. It's gonna eat you up inside too, because that's what want does. Instead of saying, oh, those Gucci slides that Sierra had on yesterday are so cute, and I need me some of them, because when I step out in my all Gucci fit, I need my Gucci slides on. Then boom, bada bing, bada boom. You get a text message. You just want a free pair of Gucci slides. Pick your color. They'll be delivered to your doorstep today. It's the way of the universe. What you put out, you will get back. It doesn't always happen at the snap of the fingers. That's why people dive into other entities, crystals, meditating, prayer, altars, offerings, right? People try to advance the process of the universe. People try to advance the power of themselves. Instead of just tapping into themselves and allowing it to happen, people advance it. And it can be done. But I say, take it day by day. Take it moment by moment. If you're meant to have it, as soon as you manifested it, then you will get it. And if it's meant to teach you a lesson before you can achieve exactly what it is you desire, because you don't even know if you really desire it, it's going to take some time. But how you make it stronger, how you thicken that connection, is by remaining focused on what it is you truly desire. And that is life's easiest job. Seriously, we all have one job. We all have one job. And that is to create our reality. Period. I don't care if your reality is evil. I don't care if your reality is loving. We are all here to create our reality. That's it. When we create our reality, everybody is living in their world. So if you're so focused on your world, creating your world, how do you have time? Where do you find time to hate on someone else's world? Unless that was your purpose, right? And then we'll get to that. But we haven't even got to the everybody do them. So, excuse me. Everybody do them. It's really simple. It's really simple to understand, but it's challenging to understand, right? Right? Because in order to understand, you have to get under your code, right? Your boundaries, your bar, right? You know what I'm saying? Like something that holds you accountable. Some people put this under the grace of God, and they walk in this faith that God is their protector, but also their judge in a way, right? They do everything under the eye of God, right? And Jesus died for their sins, so whatever, they're protected under that. Some people don't believe that. Whatever you believe, something needs to hold you accountable for the actions you take, the words you say, and the choices you make. You know why? Because if nothing doesn't hold you accountable, how will you remain persistent in creating your reality? This is where a lot of us get stuck here. This is where we all get stuck here. We get stuck right here in this moment, right? Because we're so focused on trying to prove that God exists, that Bibles are real, that this is this and this is this, when we should stop the divide. We are all the same, just like animals and nature. That's why we love to be in it, okay? We're all the same. It's not about picking sides. I was having this conversation and this person was giving me ultimatums. You know, well, here's the situation. Which side are you on? I'm in the middle, okay? I'm in the middle. The type of person that I am, I believe in a balance. And I also believe that everything happens for a reason. So no matter what is going down, it is written already. We cannot change that. Even the realities that we're creating within ourselves, it's already written. We just have to figure out what it is that's written, right? And that's when you start tapping into yourself, because you are the creator, right? But we got so far away from us being the creator when we started listening to the opinions of others who really didn't even know their own opinions. So then they started making opinions and turning them into facts based on their judgment, right? And then what? think I came this way. And then what? Right? So then we're so caught up on trying to prove facts, which are really opinions, so you can't freaking prove a fact because it's an opinion. You can't prove a fact when it's an opinion, right? You just can't. That's not how it's gonna work. So we spend our lives trying to do that, and no one is really getting under something, right? No one is ever getting under something. And if you are, I'm not talking to you, right? You feel me? Okay. This is for the people who still need to hear that it doesn't matter what you believe in, as long as you believe in something. And that something can just be yourself. Because if you're believing in yourself, you're doing good for yourself, right? If you believe in yourself, you're creating a reality that you want to live, right? If you believe in yourself, you're loving yourself and you're taking care of yourself. If you believe in yourself, you're moving forward in life without judgment on others, hate for others, or any lesser, low vibrational, negative energy or entity towards others and animals and nature, right? Because we are all one. When I say we are all one, that does not exclude nature and animals. Absolutely not. We are all connected. If we lay down in the grass right now, we were dying. I have a strong belief that we would be resurrected. Right? Nature would heal us. And we weren't meant to die. Nature would heal us. We will be resurrected, laying in the ground, allowing nature to cure us from all the dis-ease in our body, right? That we cause, by the way. Yeah, this conversation has probably gone longer than intended to be. But the main purpose, the moral of the story is be you and love who you are. And until you figure it out, keep loving yourself until it gives you this feeling of calmness, right? Where there is no pressure, there is no racing heart. There is just you and your life, joy. When you get to that point, you've done it. You've done it. When you get to that point, you've done it. You've reached the top of the hill. You've climbed over all of your barriers. You made it through. You reached the top. And life is golden. So, rise, my children. Rise and be who you are written to be. Peace.